Planning a wedding is already stressful enough. Venues are expensive, dates get booked, and little details can drive you crazy. So when my partner and I decided to host our wedding in our own backyard, we thought it was the perfect solution. A beautiful outdoor setting, intimate, and right at home. But there was one thing we didn't plan for. Karen. From the moment she saw the chairs being set up, she stormed over demanding answers. "What's all this?" she snapped. When I explained it was for our wedding, her face turned red. She said we weren't allowed to hold large events in the neighborhood and threatened to call the HOA immediately. At first, I laughed it off. I mean, who tries to ruin someone's wedding? But then the HOA sent me a letter saying the event wasn't pre-approved and that fines would be coming if we went through with it. Now, here's the kicker. The HOA didn't actually have any rule against weddings. They had rules about construction projects, permanent structures, and loud parties past midnight, but nothing that said you couldn't get married in your own backyard. Karen was bluffing, hoping her complaints would scare us into canceling. Instead of backing down, I got clever. I contacted every single neighbor around us, except her, of course, and invited them all to the wedding. Free food, music, celebration. Who says no to that? Almost everyone was thrilled, and suddenly it wasn't just our wedding, it was a community event. On the big day, Karen stood at her window fuming as cars pulled up and people started filing in. She actually tried to call the police to shut us down. When the officers arrived, they looked around, saw a peaceful gathering, checked the noise level, and basically told her, "Ma'am, there's nothing illegal happening here." She was furious. The wedding went perfectly. We had music, dancing, and laughter late into the night. And the best part? Karen was forced to sit there listening to the celebration she tried so hard to stop. She even tried yelling at guests as they left, which only made her look worse. After that day, people in the neighborhood stopped taking her seriously. Every time she complained, someone would remind her how she tried to ruin a wedding. The HOA quietly dropped the issue, probably embarrassed they even listened to her in the first place. So in the end, Karen didn't ruin our day. She made it even more memorable. Because now when we look back on our wedding, we don't just remember the vows and the dancing. We remember the moment Karen realized she couldn't stop love, no matter how hard she tried. Moral of the story: don't let a Karen scare you out of living your life. Sometimes, the best revenge is celebrating louder than they can complain.